Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Be the Change, Change the World, where it's not just a nice idea, but it's an initiative and it's a lifestyle. Welcome back to my channel, whichever the case may be. I appreciate y'all for being here. I appreciate everybody's likes, comments, shares, subscribes, views, all of it. I appreciate y'all very much because without you, there is no me. Then I'd just be uploading videos for no one to see. So I appreciate y'all very much. This is going to be the monthly reading for Libra. You could have Libra anywhere in your chart for this to resonate. And of course, you could be dealing with a Libra. If these readings fill you with fear or doubt or confusion, they're not your reading because these readings are an exercise in what you already intuitively know. So if it doesn't resonate for you, it's not for you. It's for someone else. Some, none, or all of it may apply to you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Please make yourself familiar with my legal disclaimer in the description box below. There is also my email address that is down there in case anybody would like to get hold of me for any reason, for personal readings or whatever. If you just want to tell me something, that's fine too. Let's see. I just drew a brain fart. I go through these all the time. Oh, the free reading giveaway. Yes. So I'm still running the free reading giveaway. I will be doing the drawing next week. And if anybody is interested in getting a free reading from me, please let me know in the comments so I can add your name to the drawing. So there's 1 week left for it, and I will be continuing to do these free readings for as long as there's interest in them. And it is just my way of helping and giving back to the collective and helping out if there is a real need there and a limitation in resources. So I'm making myself available for anyone who needs guidance and assistance or just a reading. So anyhow, I think that's everything. I'm going to go ahead and get started. What are the messages that need to be heard for Libra and cross watchers? What are the most important messages? What are the most important messages for Libra and the cross watchers at this time? Please and thank you. It's a yes. The universe is saying yes. For all of those who have Libra placements. Let's find out what this yes is about. Shall we? Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Oh, Queen of Cups. It's in the upright. So this is about someone who is caring, compassionate, very, very emotionally stable, emotionally mature, emotionally giving, and emotionally grounded. I love this. So, Libra, this is either you or someone else coming into your life that is going to love you. Or you are this person. And you will know if you are the Queen of Cups, if you're nurturing, if you're compassionate, if you're loving, you're caring, you're giving. And if you're emotionally stable, then that's how you'll know. So what's this yes about for Libra and their cross watchers? Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. We got the Star. This is about faith, hope. This is about healing, right? This Queen of Cups could be someone that's in the public eye. They could get a lot of attention. They could be very inspiring. This Queen of Cups could have Aquarius in their chart somewhere or in one of the houses that is very strong for them. Please tell me more about this Queen of Cups that is definitely very popular. Oh. Well, we got the Four of Swords in the reverse. Someone isn't able to rest, relax. Someone's feeling pretty restless here with this Knight of Wands. And at the top of the deck is the Empress. So, the Empress is this Queen of Cups, the Star in the upright. The Empress rules Libra and Taurus. So, the Empress is someone who is very abundant, who's very stable, who's very loyal. The Queen of Cups is very loving and generous and giving, and they can control their, they can not control their emotions, but they are able to manage their emotions correctly and appropriately. This is someone who is very inspiring in the public eye, very popular. They might have a platform of some kind online. They may not. I mean, it all just depends. But Libra, there is someone that is feeling very restless and they just have to take some kind of action towards you. What's this Knight of Wands want? Please tell me about this Knight of Wands. Well, this Knight of Wands is someone who is feeling isolated and lonely, and this is someone that you know they don't want to wrap up the cycle with you here. Interesting. This is someone who doesn't want a situation or a cycle to end with you. And they've been feeling very lonely and isolated while they haven't been around you. This is someone that you know, Libra. Please tell me more about this Knight of Wands. The Sun and the Hierophant. Well, the Sun is someone who is very youthful, someone who is very vibrant, someone who illuminates. We got Leo and Aquarius here. They're the opposites of each other, but they're both in the spotlight for different reasons here. Whoever this Empress is, they're definitely noticeable here. We got the Hierophant here. This is commitments. This is belief systems. This is marriage. This is institutions, whether it be church or organizations or whatever. But what I'm getting is like this person may have a platform like mine. This person very well could be teaching new things in order for health and happiness and just overall health and happiness to be achieved here. They're using their belief systems. They're using their compassion. They're using this hope, this inspiration, and their youth and vitality to spread these messages. And someone's really taking notice here. And got the Six of Swords in the reverse. This is someone returning. But what is the intention of this Knight of Wands here. Like, what do they want? Got the Judgment in the reverse. You got the Three of Swords in the upright and the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is someone that you don't want around. This is someone that you left in the past, that you've isolated yourself away from. And because that you isolated yourself away from this person, now this person's feeling lonely and rejected and heartbroken. This person has no self-love whatsoever, and therefore they have nothing of any kind of love to offer anyone else. I really think that this person just wants peace, and they want these negative emotions to go away. I think they want your forgiveness with something. But I don't think you're interested here. Because if you were interested, the Judgment would be an upright. The Ace of Cups would be an upright. And this is someone that you've moved yourself away from, Libra, in the past. And this is that chaos trying to come back and follow you back and open up a new cycle with you. Yeah. Libra, you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy. You're stable, you're solid, you're independent on your own. And you've achieved independence since you've moved away from this person. And, yeah. You've definitely left this person behind. Eight of Cups and the Fool. Not only have you left this person behind, Libra, but you've taken that inspired step to leave the past behind and go into your brand new beginning. Right. That's exactly what you did. And however long ago that you left this person behind, they're now feeling the consequences of their actions. This is someone who is very restless. They are non-committal. They avoid love. They avoid sharing themselves in any kind of a loving capacity. This is someone who feels that your decision of leaving them behind and starting a brand new life without them is unfair, but you reviewed the karmic lessons with this person and you decided that it was in your best interest to leave them behind and close the cycle. Well, they were getting a lot of benefits from your energy here, Libra, and they're missing those benefits now because they're not getting those energetic benefits that they once got from you anymore, because you took your power back, you left them behind, and you closed this cycle. This person's absolutely heartbroken that they're returning. They don't want to return. They wanted you to come back to them. They wanted to try to manipulate you into thinking that you needed them, when that was never the case. They always needed you, and they never wanted anyone to know, especially you, and especially not them as well. You see justice poking out here in the upright. You leaving this person and walking away from them was justice. Now they've received karma for their actions. And that karma was a loss of relationship, loss of love, loss of energy, loss of harmony, loss of happiness. This person has absolutely no idea how to take care of themselves, how to love themselves. We got the 9 of Swords in the upright, the 5 of Cups in the upright, and the 4 of Cups in the upright. This person is in a very negative headspace right now, negative place emotionally, and because of that, they're only focusing on their loss. They are not seeing a cup that is being offered to them by the divine through the loss of this love is the opportunity for them to love themselves. They're not seeing that. So once again, they're missing the opportunity to heal themselves. They haven't done anything to heal. They haven't done anything to better themselves. And perhaps they're probably in a worse emotional and mental space than when you knew them. Especially if a considerable amount of time has passed. You walking away from this person was justice. You leaving this person behind and starting your brand new life was their karma. And this was what was right and fair and balanced. This other person is probably not going to believe that it was right and fair because this is a very selfish person. Someone who is very ungrounded. They indulge in worrying and depression and heartbreak. It's all they have to offer. That's what they feel inside. And that's what they will inevitably continue to create and cause in their lives. Because they haven't healed anything. They haven't learned anything. And they're hoping that maybe you haven't either. But that clearly isn't happening. The yes is that someone here has everything that they've ever wanted. And they're very inspiring. They're very popular here. And they're known for leaving things behind that don't serve them or anybody else. I mean, this person here is a prime example of that. And taking that leap of faith into the brand new beginning. And you did. Whoever the feminine energy here is, I'm so proud of you. You have done so very well. And don't let this other person come in here to distract you. Because that's what they certainly want to do, is distract you. They don't have anything new to offer. All they are doing is we got the Knight of Wands here. So they're very well just thinking with their, you know what. And this is very lust based. There's no love here. There's no emotion here. And the only emotions here are excessive worrying and overthinking and depression and heartbreak and misery and not being able to relax, not having any kind of a sense of peace. Well, I wonder why. It is the results of their karmic actions that have brought about this karma that they're experiencing. And I believe that this person is just misinterpreting this whole thing. They're not seeing this whole thing for what it truly is here with this Four of Cups here. They're misinterpreting this as the loss of the person. And that's what they're so depressed and down about and worrying about. All of this is what they're really mentally focused on, and they can't sleep and they don't have any peace. But the opportunity that's being missed here is the opportunity to learn from their mistakes, the opportunity to become a better person, to heal from this pain. They're missing that. They're just looking for another opening to spread disharmony and heartbreak and depression and anxiety onto whoever has made themselves very successful in life by leaving this person behind. Well done. It most likely wasn't an easy decision to make. It's never easy to leave people behind that we spent time with, that we've invested our time and our energy and our attention and whatever else we've invested into these people. They've really missed an opportunity to have a balanced, loving relationship because they're afraid of it. They're absolutely afraid of it. This person lives in isolation, self-imposed isolation. I feel like they probably go in like cycles of it. But no matter what, this person's always lonely. But they've done it to themselves in the way that they have no interest or desire in healing. They have no interest or desire in taking care of themselves. To really like have this self-love and compassion. Because if a person can't relate to themselves in a healthy way, they're not going to be able to relate to anyone else in a healthy way. And this Empress is really not interested in any of this. That's why they left it behind in the begin with. And yes, this was what is right and fair and just. This is karmic justice. And now this other person that has been left behind, they're feeling the magnitude of their actions and inactions. Their absolute refusal to express themselves in any kind of a meaningful capacity. And their refusal to approach relationships with an open heart. This person only approaches relationships with lust. They want the situationship back, if that's what this was. And if it wasn't a situationship, it was a very disharmonious, unbalanced, and miserable relationship. Through their efforts. And this is something that you walked away from because you wanted better in your life. Well done. Well done, Divine Feminine. Well done. Whether you're the Libra in this situation or whether you're the Cross Watcher, Divine Feminine, you have really shown this person a lesson that they're having trouble grasping. The loss of your presence is so depressing for them. They never appreciated you. They're still not appreciating you. They don't have that capacity to do so. It's really sad. This person still, their heart space is closed. They're still resisting love. And they're not doing well. What's the final guidance for Libra and their cross watchers? Please and thank you. Got to have a sense of humor. You know? Thank you for helping me see the humor in this situation so that I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I'm willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. That's exactly what this divine feminine energy did. They left a situation behind in order to experience a new light, in order for this divine feminine to attract love and healing energy. And this person's only coming as a distraction, so keep your eyes focused on your targeted intention, divine feminine. Not everybody who comes back from the past, not everybody is worth entertaining. This person is not doing well. They want to pull on your heartstrings. They want your sexual energy. And they haven't changed. There's no growth here. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and my intention. I ask for your guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. You've really accomplished a lot for yourself, and letting this person back in your life after you've left them behind, however long ago that was, whether it was recent or a while ago, they want you to fall for their distraction. They want you to feel sorry for them. They want you to continue to love them without it being reciprocated back to them. Back to you, I mean. They want you to keep giving while they give you nothing. This person is extremely miserable. And they really truly believe that if they can trick you into coming back into their life, they can trick you into, sharing your sexual energy with them. They have the opening. But I think for many of you, you see this as the distraction for what it is. I think that in most cases, you probably find this whole situation kind of hilarious and kind of sad and desperate on their part. And seeing this person again might actually trigger you laughing in their face because they're not offering anything new to you. They just want to keep the door open to your energy. And you're not having it. You're not interested. You're not. So well done. If this reading resonates for you and you have left this person behind, well done. Just be careful when they come back because it's going to be the same old stuff. Nothing new, nothing different. They just want to take from you again. Don't be distracted. Because what you're attracting, divine feminine, is so much more than what this person could ever offer you. Don't give up. Because you are magnetizing the love that you do want, divine feminine. But you're also going to attract a few moths too. Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. Yeah. This Knight of Wands over here is the moth. This Empress here with all this nice stuff in her chart is the flame. This moth got burned by the fire. They're coming back to get burned some more. You're not having it. Their love is blind, can't you see their desire? Oh, their love is blind, all right. But their love ain't no kind of love at all. But that's not how love goes. That's how we've been taught. You know that song? That Janet Jackson song? Like a moth to a flame, burned by the fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. Yeah, I feel like whenever you first met this person, they were the flame, you were the moth, you got burned by their fire, and you thought that that was just the way that love goes. And you went through karmic cycles with this person. Well, there was no love, there was no reciprocity, there was nothing good. And then you found that that's not how love goes. Not at all. This is toxic. This is unavailability. And now the roles have switched. They've become the moth. You've become the flame. They're going to get burned. But that's only because they burned you first. And this is not going to be something, wow, this is what you deserve for what you've done to me. This is not going to be thrown in their faces, but the universe will just throw it in their faces. You know, that what they put out, they get back. So they had all this shitty energy over here. They put out all this shitty energy towards you. And then you left. Because you got burned by the fire. You built yourself up. You're independent. You're stable. You're doing great. You're inspiring people. You're illuminating things for people. You're open-hearted. You're compassionate. You're daring. You're brave. You're adventurous. You're interested in justice and fairness. You have really, really overcome your old self. And this person over here, their turn to get burned by the fire is not something that you're actively doing or throwing in their faces. It's just meeting that energy with that energy. That's how this person needs to learn, is through rejection. Because as the Knight of Wands, they're not used to that rejection. Because they think that they're the greatest gift to sex. But where they really feel rejected is in their emotions. So they don't offer any emotions to anyone, and they reject any advances of emotion for them to reciprocate. But they'll take that love, and they'll take it, and they'll use it for their own purposes, but not reciprocate it. That's this person's weakness. That's what this person's getting karma for, or has gotten karma for. Now they want to come in and pull on your heartstrings. And the universe is just going to use you as an example again of how important it is to heal yourself, your insecurities, your fears, and behave differently. This person has learned nothing. And they're probably worse off than when you knew them. And I would say, in most cases, yes. Because now they're feeling the weight of your absence. And I think that they see you more as a possession. Someone to possess and obsess over. They don't know how to truly give love or compassion in any meaningful way. And they refuse it and avoid it. Don't be distracted by this person. They're singing the same old song and dance. You'll know whenever this person comes a mile away, because you'll be like, oh, hell no! But, you'll be in your divine feminine energy and you'll just be like, I don't think so. I'm sorry, but this isn't going to work for me. And that's just how it is. I think it's funny that this person thinks that they can come back into your life with nothing changed except for the intention of trying to change your mind. Can you say distraction? You know this. You can smell it a mile away. Don't let this person's words get to you. Stay focused. Stay focused on your goals, your intentions, and what you want for yourself. Because this person certainly can't offer you any of that. And you don't want them anyway. And this whole thing was just about you learning what love was really all about. And how no one should have to put up with anything that's toxic or negative in order to get love that they want and deserve. And if you're still waiting for love, and this person's coming along, the real love is on the way. Either right before or right after this person. Stay strong, stay focused. So that's what I have for y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting my channel in all the ways that y'all do. If this video helped you in any way, please click the like button. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Drop a comment. I want to hear from you. So, I hope y'all have a great month, week, day, however long it takes for you to return back to hear some more messages. And I'll talk to y'all soon.